In this video, we're going to be going over 8-8, and we're going to be talking about chamfer. So like any drawing we've done, I am going to put an X line with my crosshairs lined up in this bottom left corner and get my construction lines. So now to get my front view, I need to figure out my total height. That's going to be 15 right here. That's from the bottom to the top of this figure. So I'm just going to offset by 15. This bottom line going up. And then I need to figure out my total length, which down here from point to point it's 57. So I could offset this left line by 57. Now we could come in here and we could start drawing this figure. So right off the bat, I could see that this top part is 19, and that's going to be our entire height. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a line and draw out, after changing my object layer, take a line, draw my side, draw out 19, and then I could see on my drawing I go down 7.8, so I'm going to go down 7.8 from there, 7.8, and then I'm going to come all the way across, go down, and then go left. And that's going to be the basic figure that we're looking for our front view. We also have this little slot in here that I need to draw, so that's 6 millimeters past this corner. So I'm going to draw a line out 6, and then I'm going to draw straight down, and that's going to show that curved fillet right there. I also need this fillet with a radius of 1.5 in between here, so I'm going to do fillet R for radius 1.5, and then I'm going to select my two lines. Now that we have those features, we need to figure out how to get this 3 by 45 degree chamfer. All a chamfer is almost like a sanded edge. So this was a complete edge, and now we have a 45 degree line here. So the way a chamfer works is if I went 3 down and 3 to the right, and then I drew a line between those two lines, then I would have this chamfer. So going 3 down will give me this front view line. So I'm going to do a line, and I'm going to go 3 down from the top, and then I'm just going to draw to the right, and that's going to give me that chamfer. The only view we're going to see this chamfer on, the actual curve or the slant of it, is the right side view. So now I'm going to offset for our top view. So type in O for offset, and then because this is millimeters, you have to convert 1 inch to millimeters, which is 25.4. That looks a little big. Offset 25.4. Okay. So then we'll have the top view up here, which has a total length of 36.5. So I'm going to offset this by 36.5, and then I'm going to offset the right side view. If we're looking at it from the right, it's also 36.5. Now I'm going to start out with the top view. I'm going to draw a line. I know this one goes all the way down. This one goes 35 down. This one will go... We don't have a length for this. So I'm going to draw out... If I do this 19 up here, plus this 6, that's going to get me right to this fillet. So I'm going to draw down. I'm going to do 19 plus 6, so 25. And then I'm going to come up at 1.5 and then lock up on that edge. Alright, now that I have that, I can put my circles in. So these two top circles, I have a 9.6 dimension, so I'm going to go 9.6, and that's right here. And then I could do, I have to come off the midpoint here, and I have to go up and down 9.5 because I have 19. So I'm going to go up 9.5, and then I'm just going to go straight down 19 to have that entire length. Now I'm going to use these points that I just drew. I'm going to use this one and this one to figure out where my circle goes. Oops, circle. So I could use that and that, come off those, and then I could draw my circle, which is an 8 drill through. So I'm going to change this to diameter, and then type in 8, and that's going to be my first circle. I'm going to do another circle. I'm going to come off this end point, and I could just use the same center point. And then I'm going to type in D for diameter, and then 8. And then also, on this top one, I have to go out 19 and then come straight across. So I need to show that that is actually a line there. So I'm going to do a 19 line, and I'm going to go straight across. Now I could do my 3 by 45 chamfer. So I could go from this bottom, go up 3, and then just go straight to the right. Now I'll get this circle over here. So I have a 28 dimension coming off of this circle right here, and then I have a 15 dimension. So I'm going to come off this center point, I'm going to go out 28, and then I'm going to go down 15, and that's going to be the center point of that circle. So that circle is a 9.6 drill through, so I'm going to do a circle with a D for diameter, and then a 9.6 drill. Now we could delete those lines. We could come in here and we have to fillet this. That's a radius of 0.7. So I'm going to fillet radius, type in 0.7. Nope. Fillet radius 0.7. First object, second object. And that's going to give me that little curve there. Now I could go to my right side view. So from the right side I could see that I'm going to have a top portion, I'm going to have this chamfer, and I'm going to have this smaller portion on the bottom, and I'm also going to have this little 1.5 divot. So I'm going to do a line, and I know that my top is going to go straight across, straight down, not all the way this way, so I'm going to go 35, and then this will go up. We come from the top, so we could go down 7.8, and then we could go over 1.5 and then straight down, and that's gonna give us that 1.5 divot on this side. And then we're gonna have a divider line here that goes straight across, and we're also gonna see this back feature, so we have to build this on the back. So we have to draw that inside of there, and all you're going to see is this little line showing that fillet right there. Now I'm going to get the chamfer, so I'm just going to go from this corner, I'm going to go 3 down, and then I'm going to go from that corner again, I'm going to go 3 to the right, and then all I'm going to do is draw a line across them and connect them. And then I could delete these 3 lines, and then I could trim this excess. Delete that, redraw this line. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. We can't see this chamfer on our right side view. We have this fillet, we have our chamfer, we have our fillet. We'll have hidden lines and all that stuff, but this is how you will model number 8.